أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Now the next one is after, you see that sign of ayah, and after that there is the meme sign, most important. Now in the third degree, or the category of emphasis, this is the third one. The first, the sunnah of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, lazim, and this is mutlaq, sign of an ideal and preferable stop at the end of a sentence or thought. Now say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, khatam Allahu ala qulubihim wa ala sam'ihim. One statement has been given, Allah has set a seal on their hearts and their ears. Okay, one statement. Khatam Allahu ala qulubihim wa ala sam'ihim. Now there is a application of insertion of ta, waqf mutlaq. Wa ala absarim gishawa, another statement. Now a person who does not know the meaning, say, okay, qulubihim is ending on mim sakin, sam'ihim is ending on mim sakin, and I will make a stop on that, wa ala absarihim, and also on the mim sakin, because they are agreed in rhythm, in my ears, the same, qulubihim, sam'ihim, absarihim, and the meaning will not be eloquent, is against that continuity and the flow of thought. Khatam Allahu ala qulubihim wa ala sam'ihim. And then wa ala absarihim gishawa, and over their eyes is a covering. They say complete wa ala absarihim. Wa ala absarihim cannot be referred back to khatama. Allah has said. He said wa ala absarihim gishawa. So this is one of the example. And also another example, this is verse number 8 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Next example, verse number 14 of same surah, chapter 2. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ قَالُوا أَنُؤْمِنُ كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ. Now it has been said that whenever it is preached, the message is given to those people who are invited towards the Holy Quran, towards Islam, towards faith. When it is said to them, believe, as other people believe, they are very wise people, God-fearing people. They have believed in the message and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and they have submitted to Islam. قَالُوا أَنُؤْمِنُ كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ. And their response is that, shall we believe as the foolish have believed? They deemed them, they thought that they are the foolish. And this is their statement. And then there is a insertion and the mutlaq stop has been placed on that one. That is their statement. And next statement has come from Almighty Allah, Allah the Exalted. Allah innahum humus sufahau walakin la ya'lamun. Okay? So one statement, this is their job is finished. Now a person who is listening or reading, he say, what is the next message? Okay? So make a difference between the two. So preferable stop, and this mutlaq has been applied, has come in the Holy Quran many times. It is more than 3,000 times. So after 6,348 sign of verse, this ta stop or mutlaq stop has come more than 3,000 times in the Holy Quran. You can't find any page of the Holy Quran where this ta sign is not there. The after sign of ayah, this is the most common stop is there. Okay, but it is not, I say this is not a lazim, this is a preferable stop. But if somebody wants to continue, there are many examples, you continue, but as long as you complete the verse. It's no that you ignore that sign and then after 2 words or 3 words you stop there. This is not a voice. If you can say وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ up to يَعْلَمُونَ in one go, but it will not be advisable or is good that قَالُوا وَنُؤْمِنُ كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ, and you stop. Okay? If you want to continue, then continue. This is important. And this is next one is jaiz. it is also very important. You can find here, first example here in verse number 5, Surah Al-Baqarah, very famous. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك. And after there is a jim. And this is waqful jais, permissible stop, sign of a permissible stop, allowed to stop or to continue. It is up to you, up to the reciter. You want to stop, well and good. You want to continue, you are fully allowed. But though common practice is that if you have a good breath, you continue. Okay? But if you have, depends upon the mode of recitation. If you are in a murattal style, which is a bit quicker, like we read in the prayers, in the salat, then you can continue from وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ up to وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. But if you are in a mujawwad style, as stretched and longer recitation within the rules, not out of the rules, within the rules, as you can see, good example is the annual gatherings, Jalsa Salana, for example, or other meetings, the recitation is made fully and well stretched, then you can وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ. Then these stops are very handy. Okay. Next example is verse number 29. كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا فَأَحْيَاكُمْ ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ ثُمَّ إِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ. You see that fa, okay? Fa means, in English, that's a then, so, then. And thumma is very similar to that one. Though the word thumma has come 3 times here. Now I say, كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا فَأَحْيَاكُمْ. How can you disbelieve in Allah when you were without life? He gave you life and then He will cause you to die. فَأَحْيَاكُمْ. Okay? And then ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ, and thumma again has been translated then restore you to life, and then to Him shall you be made to return. Now a person, if he making a murattal style, he wants to continue. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم. Making stop, permissible stop. Okay. ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. But in one, if you have a longer breath, you are fully allowed. كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Okay, so easily, and you have completed. Okay, this time last one is more. This is chapter 35, verse number 33. ثُمَّ أَوْرَثْنَا الْكِتَابَ الَّذِينَ اسْتَفَيْنَا مِنْ عِبَادِنَا. And after that, jim, waqful jais, permissible stop. فَمِنْهُمْ ظَالِمُ لِنَفْسِ. If you know the translation or reflect on the meaning, you can find that 3 broad categories of people have been mentioned here, the believers. Okay, فَمِنْهُمْ ظَالِمُ لِنَفْسِ, permissible stop. وَمِنْهُمْ مُقْتَصِدٌ, and stop. وَمِنْهُمْ سَابِقٌ بِالْخَيْرَاتِ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. So it is up to you. You make a stop on each one or you continue. It depends in which mode and which mood you are reciting the Holy Quran. Sometimes it is, it depends upon your, your absorbing in the Holy Quran, in the meaning, and your reflection. Sometimes you don't want to discontinue the flow of thought. You say, فَمِنْهُمْ ظَالِمُ لِنَفْسِهِ وَمِنْهُمْ مُقْتَصِدٌ وَمِنْهُمْ سَابِقٌ بِالْخَيْرَاتِ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. Is the flow of thought continues. 3 categories. Okay, and sometimes it totally depends, how you are reciting the Holy Quran. But it is important from one punctuation mark to the next one, there should be no discontinuation, no discontinuity, no break on that one. So I would ask Mannan, you recite this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ثم أورثنا الكتاب الذين اصطفينا من عبادنا فمنهم ظالم لنفسه ومنهم مقتصد ومنهم سابق بالخيرات بإذن الله ذلك هو الفضل الكبير.
Okay. Now you have applied, mashallah, the 3 times permissible stop, waqful jaiz. Jim 3 times, you have done that one. Okay. Now this time I would ask you, you start from thumma awrathna al-kitab up to min ibadina, make a permissible stop, and then from faminhum to bi iznillah as 1, because 3 broad categories of the believers have been mentioned. Sabiqum bil khairat is on top of that one, bi iznillah. Okay, dhalika huwa al-fadlul kabir. So apply this one.
ثم أورثنا الكتاب الذين اصطفينا من عبادنا.
Good.
فمنهم ظالم لنفسه ومنهم مقتصد ومنهم سابق بالخيرات بإذن الله ذلك هو الفضل الكبير.
Okay, well done. I'm very pleased that after وَمِنْهُمْ مُقْتَصِدٌ there is a tanween and waw without a shadda sign, but you have applied that shadda because you are joining together. Okay, and assimilation with nasal sound, and about 2 seconds you did very well. Okay, so this is one thing. ثُمَّ أَوْرَثْنَا الْكِتَابَ, that is the opening statement, that we gave the book for an inheritance to those of our servants, and opening and opening statement, and then is the explanation of that one, فَمِنْهُمْ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ up to ثَابِقٌ بِالْخَيْرَاتِ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ, and then more emphasis has been given, ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَضْلُ الْكَبِيرُ. Okay, and that indeed is the great distinction. Okay, good. And this is today last one. There are many punctuation marks, not less than 15, and alhamdulillah we have covered about 5 today. Okay, inshallah we'll continue, but the most important, as the degree of emphasis, sign of verse, lazim, mutlaq, jaiz, and this is mujawwaz. Za has been taken from mujawwaz. Okay, and this is a sign of a proposed stop. The reciters of the Holy Quran, the scholars of the Holy Quran, they have proposed this stop, that if a person is want to stop, yes, stop is there, allowed to stop, but preferable to continue. Yes, you can stop, but recommended and preferable you continue if you can. And this is another again that example which we covered also in mutlaq. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم, one complete sentence and meaningful. وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة, and over their eyes is a covering. You can see here that after ears there is a comma. Also make you can also know the English punctuation marks as well. So where the sentence is even in the translation is completing, and over their eyes is a covering, is a semicolon. Yes, so it means that has not that strength which is the full comma, and that is mujawwaz, 5th category. وَعَلَىٰ أَبْصَارِهِمْ غِشَاوَةٌ. Yes, you can stop, but preferable to continue, because وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ azim has magnified the whole message. It's complete all that one. Even in this world, وَعَلَىٰ أَبْصَارِهِمْ غِشَاوَةٌ, those people on whom Allah has set on their seal on their hearts and on their ears, and also this is one of the the punishment on their eyes. There is a covering, and that has been magnified. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ azim. So that's why za is there. Yes, you can, but if you continue that after tanween, gishavatun tanween, next word is waw, what change will take place? Come on. Idgham will take place, and waw will carry shadda, Ghishawatun walahum or ghishawatun walahum?
Second one.
So, okay, come on, do this one.
ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Okay, Adil, first complete mutlaq. You apply the punctuation mark, mutlaq stop, and also after that mujawwaz, and then you continue. Third time you continue وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة, and that concludes.
ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم
Again, وعلى سمعهم.
وعلى سمعهم
Yes.
وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Okay, be mindful of mim sakin, and then وعلى أبصارهم up to azim. Recite.
وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
You done very well, but غشاوة junction, that joining, assimilation, idgham has been not properly, with nasal sound, 2 seconds. Okay, this time I would ask Mannan. وعلى أبصارهم
وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Okay, so we have covered, alhamdulillah, about 5 punctuation marks, which is very important. Inshallah ta'ala, in future lessons, the remaining punctuation marks will be discussed, and they will be learnt and taught, where we have to stop and where we do not we are not required, we are not been instructed to stop. Okay, there are many examples inshallah that will follow, and also some others. One last point before conclusion of this lesson, that there are, as I mentioned, not less than 15 punctuation marks apart from verse, sign of verse, that one. Waqful lazim, waqf lazim, that also insert as a smaller meme inside the text, but wherever the waqf lazim in the copy of the Holy Quran also written on the margin, the full word waqf lazim also written on the margin. So maybe I think that this is in order to emphasize more, or in order to invite the attention of the reader, that be mindful at that stop as well, very waqf lazim. Other, for example, mutlaq or mujawwaz, or do not stop here, like la or sakta, they have been placed inside the text but no indication on the margin. But waqf lazim is a very important, as I mentioned in 2 examples, they have been extra care should be taken about that one. Okay, so any question?
There's one question.
Yes.
With the door, are we allowed to recite the whole verse in one go? For example, there's a door and there's a preferable continuously.
Yes.
Are we allowed to do it?
Yeah, you are allowed. From khatam Allahu ala qulubihim up to azim, you can. If you want, you can. But as long as you start from khatam Allahu up to azim is one go. It's not khatam Allahu ala qulubihim wa ala samihim wa ala absarim, somebody stop. Yes, you can.
Okay,
Because it's one, yes.
One more question, where the ayat ends.
Yes.
Are we allowed to join together if there's no lam on the top
No,
of that?
even if there is a no lam, you can join. Even, because you can join the two, as I mentioned, that this is a one long divine statement from Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim up to Minal Jinnati wan Nas. This is our own human limitation. We cannot recite the whole Holy Quran in one breath. That's what we have to take. But you can join together. For example, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas. You can continue, or many other examples. Like for example, say Surah Al-Fatiha, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdu, the alif, that is a blank alif which has taken is a fatha, if we join together. And also lam is a moon letter, but that can be dropped. You say بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. If I have a longer breath, if had I taken a fresh breath in the beginning, I would be able to recite the whole up to Waladdallin. And you are young people, you can do, but not just for the sake of fun, but for practice you can do. But it is important each and every verse proper. Okay, so that concludes our lesson 43. See you inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ورتل القرآن ترتيلا